We're going to start our warm-up with some head circles. So nice and tall through our spine to start. And we want to do tiny little circles, slow and controlled with our head. And we're warming up the neck with this motion. So again, nice and tall through my spine and only a small amount of movement happening just at my neck. We're going to do a few circles this direction. And then of course we're going to change directions and repeat the other way. So again, small, slow and controlled circles with the head. It's all about the motion. We're not trying to get a stretch here. Okay, then we'll bring our head back to neutral. And now we're going to start some shoulder rolls. Again, slow and controlled, but now we're going to try for as much movement as we can. And we're thinking about the shoulder blades rolling on the rib cage here. Okay, big circles, rolling those shoulders back. Nice and tall through the spine. And now let's change directions. And we're going to roll those shoulders forwards. Again, slow and controlled and as much movement as you can. That's it. Quick mask adjustment. And now we're going to stop, put our fingertips on our shoulders, and we're going to do some elbow circles now. Nice and tall through the spine. Now we're focusing on big circles with the elbows. And we're warming up the entire shoulder now. Chest up, shoulders back, belly in for good posture. Okay, and we can change directions and start rolling those elbows forwards. As much movement as you can without pain. We don't want pain. That's it. We'll do one more here like this. And now we're going to put our hands on our lap. And we're going to take a deep breath in, lift your chest, lift your chin. And deep breath out, round your back, tuck your chin. Again, deep breath in, lift your chest, lift your chin. And deep breath out, round your back, tuck your chin. One more time. Deep breath in, lift your chest, lift your chin. And deep breath out, round your back, tuck your chin. Let's go ahead and sit up tall. Now we're going to rotate and look to one side. And come back to center. Again, rotate, look to the side. And come back to center. And one more time. And come back to center. Let's repeat the other way. Rotate, look to the side. And come back to center. And again, rotate, look to the side. Taking care of our spine here. One more time. Rotate, look to the side. And come back to center. And finally, we're going to take our foot off the floor. And we're going to make some slow and controlled circles with our toes. And we want as much movement at the ankle as we can with control. Okay, a couple more here. And then we can change directions. Alright, keeping things even. Again, as much movement as you can. Really trying to pull those toes in towards the shin at the top of each circle. Okay, let's switch legs. We'll try that on the other side. Again, slow and controlled, big circles here. Really working into the ankle. Want a full range of motion. Let's go ahead and change directions. Okay, we'll finish up our warm-up here with a couple more ankle rotations. And we can tap out our feet, and that's it for our warm-up. Okay, the next next few exercises are going to require a band, okay? So grab your band if you got it, and then we'll follow along. Okay, our next exercise is a lateral rotation. For this one, you want to be sitting up nice and tall. We have our band. I'm going to tuck my elbows in nice and close to the front of my rib cage. Sit up tall. We want our forearms parallel, and all we're going to do is keep our elbows tucked as we separate our hands, okay? 10 reps. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're going to breathe out as we stretch that band, squeeze our shoulder blades together, and then bring it back nice and slow. There's 2. Try to keep your elbows in if you can. There's 3. It's a small motion on this exercise, so we really want to take our time. 4. Nice and tall throughout. 5. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. 6. That's it. Remember not to flare those elbows. 7. You can put a little more slack in the band to make it easier if you need to. 8. Almost there. That's it. 9. Keeping those elbows in. One more time. Hands go wide. Shoulder blades come together. And that's it. We can shake those shoulders out. Take a quick rest. Okay, we're going to focus on 3 deep breaths here for a little rest. Okay, we're diaphragmatic breathing, which means as you breathe in, nice big expansion through the belly. And as you breathe out, you want to feel your belly shrink back in. Let's do it again. Deep breath in. Feel your belly expand. And deep breath out. Feel your belly retract. One more time. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. For our next exercise, we're doing a band pull apart. So we're going to need our resistance band, and we're going to take our arms out in front. You can start with a little bit more slack on this one to make it easier, or remove the slack for more challenge if you like. And here we're going to take the arms straight out wide and squeeze those shoulder blades together at the same time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bring the arms out wide. Then bring it back slow and controlled. That's 1. Hands can be shoulder height or a little bit lower if you like. There's 2. Exhale back, nice and tall through the chest. There's 3. We're going to try 10 reps total. 4. That's it. Nice full exhale as you squeeze those shoulder blades back. 5. 6. Palms up to the ceiling if you can. Open up those shoulders. That's it. We got a few more to go. Form check. Make sure you're sitting up tall. If you catch yourself slouching. Let's try a couple more here. Exhale back. Shoulder blades together. Out front. And exhale back one more time. Shoulder blades together. And perfect. You can shake those shoulders out and give your arms a quick rest. Okay, we're back to 3 deep breaths. Okay, nice deep breath in. Feel your belly expand. And deep breath out. Feel your belly shrink back in towards your spine. Again, deep breath in. And deep breath out. For our next exercise, we're doing a seated row. So for this, we want to be about halfway forwards in our chair. We're going to need our band. And we're going to start by walking our feet forwards a little bit, toes up. Then we're going to take our band and we're going to loop it under the arches of our feet. Okay, and then once we get good tension, we want to sit up nice and tall. Make sure you keep your feet down, chest up. And we're going to breathe out, pull those elbows and shoulder blades together, and then straighten our arms back towards our toes. We're going to repeat that 10 times, okay? There's 2. We exhale on the pull for this exercise. 3. And back. Exhale back. 4. Really squeeze your shoulder blades together. There's 5. Halfway. Keep it up. Slow and controlled. 6. Try to keep your elbows in. Your arms parallel. 7. And back. Almost there. 8. Nice and tall through the spine. Try not to slouch. 9. Elbows and shoulder blades together one more time. Exhale back for 10. And you can let go of one side and let yourself out slowly and take a little rest. Okay, for our cool down, we're going to start by taking care of our neck. We want to be nice and tall, and all we're going to do is lower our ear towards our shoulder and then lower our opposite arm towards the floor. And we'll just hold for a couple breaths. Very gentle, about a 5 out of 10 for intensity. Okay, and then very gently, without pain, we can turn and look towards the floor. And hold for a couple breaths. And then we can lift our chin and look up towards the ceiling. And then very slowly we could bring our head back to neutral, taking our time coming out of the stretch, and we'll repeat on the other side. So we'll tip our ear towards our shoulder and lower the opposite arm towards the floor. Hold for a couple breaths. Remember, about a 5 out of 10 for intensity. Very gentle. And we can turn and look down at the floor. Remember, it's only with our head. A couple breaths here. And we can lift our chin and look up. And one more deep breath in and out. And very slowly we can bring our head back to center. That's it. Now we're going to bring our hands together and we're going to reach up for a ceiling stretch. Nice and tall, palms forwards, hands back to center. And then we can reach out for a chest stretch, shoulder blades together at the back. And back to center. Let's do that again. We're going to reach up, nice and tall through the spine, back to center. And then we can reach out, open up the chest, shoulder blades together, and back to center. One more time, each way, up to the ceiling, and back to center, and nice and wide. One more time, slow and controlled on the transitions, and back to center. That's it. Now, hands back on our lap, deep breath in, lift your chest, lift your chin. And deep breath out, round your back, tuck your chin. And deep breath in, lift your chest, lift your chin. And deep breath out, round your back, tuck your chin. And again, deep breath in, lift your chest, lift your chin. And deep breath out, round your back, tuck your chin. Now we're going to sit up nice and tall, and we want to slide forwards halfway in our chair. We're going to put one leg flat, 1 foot flat, one leg straight. Then we're going to sit up tall, and we're going to lean forwards from our hips to get a stretch in the back of the straight leg. We want to be nice and gentle here. Okay, you can pull your toes in and or rotate your whole leg in towards your belly button. And that will increase the stretch in the back of your leg. We'll take one more deep breath in and out. Then we can sit up nice and tall and carefully switch sides. So we want 1 foot flat, the other leg straight. Sit up tall and lean forwards from your hips till you feel the stretch in the back of that straight leg. Okay, nice and tall through the spine. Try to avoid rounding your lower back if you can. Again, you can turn your foot in and or pull the toes in towards your shin to increase the stretch. And we'll take one more deep breath in and out. Then we can gently leave the stretch. Now I want to sit up tall. I'm going to have 1 foot flat and one leg carefully slides under the chair. Then from here, if I need more stretch, I can gently lean back onto the armrests of the chair and get a nice gentle stretch in the front of the thigh. Try to avoid arching your lower back on this stretch. And from here, we just take a couple deep breaths in and out. And one more deep breath in and out. On the exhale, you can carefully sit up first and take the leg out second and set up the same way on the other side. So I got 1 foot flat, one leg under the chair, and then I can carefully lean back to open up the front of the thigh. Very gentle. You can skip this one if you're not sure or if it starts to feel painful. Take a couple more breaths here, nice and easy. Try to feel it loosen up a little bit. And then we can carefully sit up nice and tall first and take the leg out second. And that is it for our cool down today.